Kwame was a humble fisherman in a small coastal town in Ghana. He had grown up in a family where loyalty and togetherness were everything. Life was never easy, but they had always made it work. When Kwame met Abina, she was lively, free-spirited, and beautiful. But Abina was also struggling with her own battles. She was known in the community for her work as a sex worker, a path that life had led her to. Kwame had fallen for her warmth and saw a side of her that others often overlooked, a side that longed for something better. Their connection brought a daughter into the world, little Adua. She had her father's strong features but her mother's bright eyes. For a short time, they lived together as a family. Kwame had dreams of a peaceful life, fishing by day and coming home to his little girl. However, Abina struggled with motherhood. The burdens of her past and present were too heavy, and before long, she left, disappearing without a word, leaving Kwame to care for Adua on his own. The community whispered about them, judging Abina's absence and questioning Kwame's choice to stay. How can a man be raising a daughter alone? They would murmur, pity in their voices. But Kwame didn't care. Adua was his flesh and blood, and he would move the mountains for her if he had to. He became not just her father, but her mother as well, braiding her hair every morning, preparing her meals, and guiding her through the rhythms of life. He even taught her how to mend fishing nets, and on calm days, they would venture out on the boat together, Adua laughing as the sea breeze ruffled her hair. Years passed, and Adua grew into a young woman. Though the whispers had never completely faded, they no longer bothered her. She knew her father was her anchor, the one person who had always been there. He never spoke badly of her mother, even when it would have been easy to. Instead, he would tell her stories about Abina's laughter and the dreams she had before life took its toll. Kwame wanted Adua to know that people were more than their worst moments. One day, as the sun dipped low in the sky, casting a golden glow over the waves, Kwame fell ill. His health had been deteriorating for months, though he had tried to hide it. Adua, now fully grown, took on the role of caretaker. The roles had reversed, and the daughter had become the one to braid his hair, to cook his meals, and to watch over him. Before he took his last breath, Kwame held Adua's hand and spoke softly, "Never let anyone's choices define them in your eyes. Your mother, she was a good woman with a hard life. And you, my daughter, are the proof that there is always beauty in brokenness." Kwame passed away that evening, surrounded by the love that he had nurtured against all odds. Adua carried forward the lessons he had taught her, never forgetting her father's enduring love and strength. Though she was now alone, she was not broken, and she vowed to live a life that honored his memory. Adua returned to the shore each day, casting her father's nets into the sea. And whenever she looked out at the horizon, she saw not just the endless water, but the depth of love that had anchored her. It was a reminder that while her father may have left the world, the bond they shared would always remain unbroken.